What is going on YouTube? Hey, I'm back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at XRP. We're also going to be looking at the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. We might touch on Litecoin and Ethereum if we have some time, but we're going to be focusing on those three markets as well as price graphs. Specifically, we're also going to be looking at a few exchanges that may or may not help us capitalize off the movements within cryptocurrency. But specifically, we are going to be looking at the long-term consolidation we've had, or maybe short-term, depends how you look at it, on cryptocurrency, on XRP specifically. So if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, so as you can see, yesterday's video we discussed really quickly XRP to $1 in 2020. It was just something I wanted to touch upon really quickly, as it was something that I've seen brought up on a lot of comments in my comments, and then specifically a lot of other cryptocurrency technical analysis people. So it was interesting to see that. It was interesting to understand how a lot of people think that XRP has the possibility of surging to $3 or $1 in just a couple of months, which is surprising to me. But in regards to today's video, I do want to focus in more so on the short term of the markets, looking at how exactly we've been performing and what exactly we can expect. So basically, as you guys can see, I'm on the XRP chart right now. We'll dive into that in a second. I do just want to start off by saying that we are still doing the Crypto TV DueDEX $200 USDT trading bonus giveaway. So if you're interested in capitalizing off of a $200 free, USDT, definitely make sure to enter the raffle in the description down below. There's up to 7 ways to enter, so definitely make sure to take advantage of that. Otherwise, moving on to the rest of the video, like I said, the current coin market cap is up just a slight bit, actually quite a bit. Some of these coins are actually pumping a fair decent amount. Basically, the past 24 hours, we've seen most of the coins slowly start to creep up, and what's actually pretty cool is now the coin market cap is showing us the past 7 days of where these coins have been moving to. So that's pretty cool to see as well. Binance coin in the past 7 days is up 20%, which is pretty incredible if you ask me. Definitely might be a coin we have to continue or start to discuss a little more often. We used to do it back in the day. If you're interested in Chainlink, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, moving on to the cryptocurrency space, you can see for the most part, looking at XRP right now, you can pretty much see the pattern that we're seeing right now. It's basically just consolidation the past couple of days. So just zooming in right here, you can see we have been flatlined on the price. The price has pretty much not broken 24 cents, and we are battling the moving average pretty much the past couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably going to go on 7 or 8 days of just this sideways consolidation where the price is merely just flatlined at 24 cents. Now notice that this is very similar to what we've seen in the past. We've seen sideways movement like this in the past, and it usually amplifies a big run to come. So I would not be surprised in the slightest if we see a big break and pop in volume very soon as the market starts to flatline. You'll also notice that the sideways trading is pretty much at around, I would say 47 or 48 on the relative strength indicator, which is another great sign that the market is merely hit or miss right now. We could see a huge explosion to the upside and vice versa. We could see a massive correction to the downside. Yesterday's video, we discovered that there is some sort of descending triangle forming on the coin in some sort of channel formation with a clear bottom support, a negative bottom support that is slowly pumping the coin down, and a top resistance that is also leading to a negative, pull in the market. So we are seeing these coins hit this resistance and correct lower. We're also seeing bottom support hold us afloat as we slowly and steadily head lower. So what's very interesting is the fact that we are now battling not only the moving average, but the resistances at play here. We're literally teeter-tottering on this resistance, and there's a very high chance we could just correct lower and drop in price and see a significant loss all the way to 20 cents very quickly, very fast. Now, how do we capitalize off that? I have been using Bityard the past couple of days. I have about $1,000 in balance into my Bityard account right here. And with this, it's basically giving me buying power. And what I mean by that, and hopefully you guys take advantage of this, is the fact that when indeed we do decide to break out or, correct lower in price on XRP, we will be ready to invest into this and capitalize on either a short in the market or a long in the market, depending on which way the market decides to move. So basically you can see what I'm drawing here, the clear channel that we're pretty much using to gauge which direction XRP wants to move to. And it's a clear descending channel right now that does show some support and resistances. Now, ultimately, we are most likely going to be breaking very soon. I would not be surprised in the slightest if we see a pop in price very quickly. Now, ultimately, it's just a matter of when we're going to be buying long and selling short. I think it's going to happen any minute now. It could be today, it could be tomorrow. The fact is we are retesting this resistance right here as we speak. So I think time has run out for XRP, and we're going to see this movement in just a mere matter of hours, ultimately, with XRP. And if we do indeed decide to reject off of 24 cents and correct lower and drop in price, I will be ultimately ready to buy into this cryptocurrency using BitYard, which I did link in the description if you wanted to support yourself. Now that I have $1,000 funded, I can easily margin trade with 20 times. I could easily do a $5,000 trade or 25. I think it's telling me 25 is the max. If I leverage trade by 30, what is the most? Okay, interesting. So right here with 20 times leverage, we could do $2,500 right here, buying 206,000 tokens of XRP, and I can easily sell short as we correct lower and capitalize off the small movement that falls right here. Boom, right in here. As the price starts to drop lower like that, we'll capitalize off that drop in a very easy and quick buy-in of 2,500 using the leverage trading option. And we just click sell, and then we'll sell it off and we'll complete the position once we retest the bottom support right here. So we're merely writing off that. If we do decide to break this top resistance here and start to move upwards, we'll obviously switch to a buy long positions and then capitalize off that as well. Now, if you guys were interested in just testing out the website, they do offer a demo version, which is really cool. Definitely make sure to check that out if you just want to practice on your trades. And lastly, looking at the rest of the market, Bitcoin in comparison, Bitcoin's pretty much just teeter-tottering on the edge here. It seems like, we could slightly adjust this like this if we want to. I don't think it's necessary. We can get a better confirmation on the weekly right here. As we can see, it looks fairly accurate. Moving to the daily right now, or the 4 hour, sorry, to complete my analysis. We could move it like this. I don't think that's necessary. I think it's more so like this. What we have is pretty accurate right now. And basically, it seems like we're consolidating outside. Today's candle is consolidating outside of this resistance. We're kind of battling it right now. But let's see. If we decide to close the above resistance here, and we start to pump up a little higher, hit $11,000, there's a good chance we'll be buying long, anticipating a run all the way to potentially $12,000. Vice versa, if we break bearish of this symmetrical, triangle, there's a good chance we're going to break bearish and correct all the way down to the moving average and then lower. The fact is we're trading at 50 on the RSI, which means we are flatlined and we are ready to go for a pump. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something very similar to what we saw back in, I would say, June and May. Which could be a very big pump. As you can see, the very same symmetrical triangle is forming right now, and it could lead to a very big breakout at a very rapid growth. Now, my last thing to discuss is the fact that we have now just finally started a new monthly candle for the S&P 500. What does that mean for us? So believe it or not, a very interesting month last month. We actually closed the candle right on our resistance line for the S&P 500. The past 11 years, we've pretty much drawn out a very complete and obvious slow growth uptrend with a resistance, a bearish divergence that's formed on this coin just recently in I'd say maybe 2018 we started it all the way into 2020. So the past 2 years we've had a slow growth resistance as well as the price, teeter-tottering up. So the interesting thing is we have finally just started our new monthly candle, and as we approach the elections, as they do their debates, it's pretty much going to show which direction we're going to be moving to. So very quickly we could see this price now start very soon. You can see the last month candle back in here when we had this massive drop. It consolidated slightly right on the resistance here, and then we broke bearish. We could see some teeter-tottering. We could see a wick that shoots up. We could see the price move up, but ultimately, I personally believe we're going to be falling even lower in price very quickly within the S&P 500. Regardless, I've sold out of my positions on my Roth. I'm waiting to buy in, and I do believe the market is headed lower as the debates and the election gets closer. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to take advantage of the giveaway that we're doing. Link in the description. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 18,000 subscribers. Turn on post notifications. Leave a giant thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.